Namaste children, I am Susan Bridget, teacher of English, Dalmia Vidya Mandir, Dalmiapuram. Today, before getting into the lesson, I am giving you a new word, procrastination. Procrastination, which means delaying or postponing. There is a connection between this word and the lesson. What lesson is this? About what? The topic is who did Patrick's homework? It sounds ridiculous, no? Who did Patrick's homework? If it is Patrick's homework, only he has to do. Why this is given as a lesson? So something is there, we have to find out. Let us read and find out. Before getting into the story, Patrick, a school going boy like you all, who loves to play a lot. It's good, it's obvious. Being a student, we like to. And this boy is only playing, not reading anything. The fault is there. He fails to do the homework. The teacher started complaining. He himself felt very bad about himself. And at last, he is finding a person to do all his homework. Did that person help him correctly? That's the story. Who did Patrick's homework? Shall we start? Yes. Patrick never did homework. Never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. Nintendo, a video game. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true. Sometimes he also felt the same, like an ignoramus. See the word ignoramus? Ignoramus, stupid person. Here we can take it as a lack of education. Who feels like I don't have education, I am uneducated, I can't speak correctly. So he started feeling like that. But what could he do? He hated homework. That's the problem. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll, very little doll, and he grabbed it away. The word is grabbing. Grabbing is seize, or you can say snatch. Sometimes we are hearing this word in news, chain snatching. Will they go and get permission and get the chain from the people? No. So they are just snatching, taking without permission and just grabbing it away. He grabbed it away. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll. The cat was playing with the doll and he grabbed it and it was not a doll. But a man of the tiniest size. Very small size. He had a little wool shirt. The man who he picked is having little wool shirt with the old-fashioned breeches. Breeches, trousers. And a high, tall hat. Much like a witch's. Witch. Who is witch? Witch? People who do magics. Evil also we can say. And we can see in fairy tales witches traveling with broomstick. Can you get? So they'll be having a tall cap. So like that, this tiny creature also having, wearing breeches, wool shirt and also a hat like a witch. He yelled. The word yell, a loud, short cry. Save me, don't give me back to that cat. So the little creature is yelling, shouting and asking help from Patrick. Don't give me back to that cat. I'll grant you a wish. And it's giving the promise. If you save me, I will grant you a wish. I promise you that. It promising also. Patrick couldn't believe. Patrick couldn't believe because he thought that was a doll. And later he found having some dress and something, and later it started giving promise. He couldn't believe anything. How lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problems. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days. I can help you if you promise me to do all my homeworks. Just 35 days I have for this semester. If you promise me to do all my homeworks throughout this semester, I will do so. Okay? So here, if you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. He is telling to the tiny creature. If you do my homework regularly, I could even get yes, A grade. Yes. The little man's face wrinkled like a dish cloth thrown in the hamper. Like a dish cloth thrown in the hamper. Wrinkle, what is it? Doing like this. Wrinkles on the face. Due to some a problem, something which we don't like, if it occurs, what we do? We have the facial expression. So that is here, it's wrinkled. There is a comparison, like a dish cloth thrown in the hamper. Usually we have this dish cloth to wash the vessels or to clean the place. So it has so many wrinkles because we are holding it tightly with the water. So after using, we can see the wrinkles, and the hamper is a basket with lid. So it's like a waste cloth thrown in the hamper. Its face became. He kicked his legs and doubled his fist, and he grimaced and scowled and pursed his lips. See the expressions. The tiny creature, very tiny. He kicked his legs, kicking. We know what is kicking and crying for something. And doubled his fist, doing like this. Oh, why should I? Why this is for me? Like that. And he grimaced and scowled. Grimaced, ugly expressions, showing ugly expression. Scowl is angry expression. Angry. I'm very angry. I don't like this. Like that expression it's giving. Because it thought something and it promised, and later he got this as an option. Oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it. Oh, am I cursed? Oh, is it a curse for me? Okay, I'll do it. Because I promised. Keeping up the word. It's very important. See the tiny creature, even it's keeping the word. Keeping up the word. Very good. And true to his word. True to his word. Once again about the word. Keeping up the word. True to his word. That little elf, ELF. The word is given, elf. It's a supernatural creature. Even we can see in fairy tales. Very small people. Began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. One glitch. Glitch is a fault. Glitch is fault. There was only one fault. Okay, let us see what is that. The elf didn't always know what to do, and he needed help. Poor fellow. No? It's not going to school. Only Patrick is going. How come the elf does all the homework? Help me, he would say. So whenever he's sitting for doing homework, it used to call, help me, in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Squeak. High-pitched sound. No, I don't know this word. Like that it used to shout and call Patrick. Get me a dictionary, it used to ask. No, what's even better? Look up the word and sound it out by each letter. No, I want more than that. You just look at the word and spell out. Then only I can do it. We stop here, children. I have completed 5 paragraphs. Just go through. In the next session, we continue. Thank you. Be safe. Stay safe.